What is going on, guys? JD here, and I am back with some more Black Ops 2 gameplay for you. Today, I'm going to start covering what I feel are the best weapons within this game. Now, what you're watching in the background is gameplay, kill confirmed, on my favorite map in Black Ops 2, and that is Slums. One of the very few gameplays that I actually had the joy of uploading because I actually kicked ass in this one. It's been a struggle for me to find gameplay because of the lag and the connection issues. It's just so fucking terrible. Last night I was playing for about a half an hour and I shut it off because I was skipping all over the map. And even when I went to zombies afterwards, I was glitching and that, and my system froze, and it was just a bad experience. Again, I really don't know what's going on, but this one I actually did very well in. This was a few nights ago, so hope you guys enjoy that. But what I want to cover is the best weapons in Black Ops 2. I already covered the SWAT 5.56 in one of my first videos the first week out, and that was my favorite weapon in the game before I found what I'm about to talk about next, and that's the gun you're watching in the video, and that's the M8A1 with select fire. Now, I still believe the SWAT 5.56 is one of the best assault rifles in its class. It's probably, in my honest opinion, second best in Black Ops 2. When you equipped it correctly, the iron sights are fantastic, you don't need a reflex sight, and select fire is a must to make the gun fully automatic. I do like foregrip to tone that upward recoil down that the gun does possess, and of course the adjustable stock to move about while aiming down sight faster. Now, the M8A1 is the other burst weapon in the assault rifle category, and this one really does take the cake as far as burst weapons go. It is unlocked at level 49, so it's late into the prestige to unlock the M8A1, and it is the 8th assault rifle within its category. Now, I really like that they're saving these very, very good weapons towards the end of the prestige. You know what you're getting into. The Scorpion is the last submachine gun unlocked in its category, and it's a beast of a weapon. The AN-94 and the M8A1, the two best assault rifles, according to most, are unlocked last. I haven't really messed around with the AN-94, but I'm going to get to it. I really, have been very critical of it, so I'm going to give it its time, and I'll rate that weapon, and I'll do a video on that too in the next couple of weeks. But the M8A1 right now is the gun of choice for JD. Now, like I said, it is a four-burst weapon. The SWAT 5.56, it's a 3-burst weapon, so there's only 2 burst weapons within the assault rifle category. And in its burst mode, the SWAT 5.56 roughly is about 450 rounds per minute. Now, it can kill in one burst if things are going your way. It may take 2 bursts sometimes. I'm not saying it's going to kill automatically, but it will at sometimes take 2 bursts. The M8A1 can also kill in one burst, but at times, you will need that second burst to finish off an opponent. It is also a first for Call of Duty within the franchise to, for the M8A1, the first ever burst weapon, 4-burst weapon, I should say, within the Call of Duty franchise. Most of the time, it's a 3-burst weapon like the Type 95 and the SWAT 5.56, something along those lines. But the M8A1, the rate of fire on that particular weapon is 760 rounds per minute. Much better than the SWAT 5.56 if you're going to compare the two. Now, the next stat is what I'm surprised at. The damage on the M8A1 at close range is 35, and from a distance it is 24. Okay, compared to the SWAT 5.56, its damage stats for close range are 40, and at a distance it comes in at a 33. So it is definitely more refined in terms of damage, but it really is going to come down to personal preference. And right now, at this time, I've been using the M8A1, and to me it seems like it kills just about the same as the SWAT, if not better at times, so it's really personal preference. That is, of course, when the game has okay connection, and we all know this game at the moment is laced with connection problems, to the point where it really is unplayable until a patch is released to fix all this nonsense. Now, the magazine size is very modest, giving the player 32 rounds per clip for the M8A1. Right, and if you have that extended clip as an attachment, it will give you 42 rounds per clip. The reload time in the M8A1 is medium, clocking in at about 2.25 seconds, which to me is a long time, but it's decent. And there are others in the category that reload faster. The SWAT definitely beats the M8A1 in reload timing, coming in at 2.05 seconds. Now, Those extra few seconds will determine whether you live or whether you die in some situations. I know it's happened to me, and I'm positive all you guys listening, it's happened to you. You've been in those situations as well, where you need to reload just to finish off a guy shooting at you, and you're struggling to reload, and you just can't reload fast enough, and next minute you know you're dead. Lastly, the recoil. On both recoils, they're pretty much the same. There is an upward recoil on both the M8 and the SWAT. This can be eliminated with the foregrip attachment. Now, attachments are what's going to determine how many gunfights you win. What I recommend, what I've been using for the M8 is the following. So this is what JD has created for his loadout with the M8. I am perfectly content with the iron sights. Some may need that extra leverage, and you might want to equip a reflex sight just to be more accurate. But the iron sights to me are very manageable. So I say, stay with what the gun has already equipped. No need to waste one pick 10 point on reflex sight. First attachment will be the adjustable stock. I never ever like the speed of your character as he aims down sight without it. It's incredibly slow. You always have to be moving in Black Ops 2, and the stock will give you that speed while you're aiming. It's been on every class I had in Modern Warfare 3 as Stalker Pro, and I'm using what made me successful there in Black Ops 2. Second attachment will be foregrip. Many times you're going to find yourself engaging in medium to long range gunfights. So it's a necessity to me to have very little recoil. You want to mostly be on target every time you're aiming and shooting at an enemy with your weapon. Alright? Lastly, you're going to equip the primary gunfighter wildcard and give yourself that third attachment, which will be select fire. Select fire is great for this gun, and it will make it completely automatic, which you guys I'm sure already know. It's a beast, and fully automatic, it's unbelievable in my honest opinion. And the great thing is, when you're engaged in those long-range gun battles where the fully automatic may not be your best, your shot may be a little off, you can always switch to burst and the gun will fire more accurately because those shots will be more controlled and you'll have a better shot to finish off your opponent. That's pretty much it for the gun, guys. I really believe that what I told you is a damn good class setup. If you guys are not a fan of the adjustable stock, switch it out for fast mags. I'm actually using fast mags in this video. I tried most of the attachments in the game on this weapon, and those are what I think works best. As far as perks go, hardline, toughness, and engineer. Secondary, I recommend for those really close quarters, the Cap 40. You really don't need an attachment with it because it's just an overpowered automatic pistol at the moment. But I attach it with a laser sight just to give me that extra leverage. Really no lethal or tactical. You can if you want, and I don't recommend it, but I've been using overkill as a wild card along with the primary setup I just ran through with you guys. I've done a lot of experimenting and running around with an M8, and I've been running around with a Scorpion Evo 3. It's a lethal combination. I love it. It's been my most successful class right now because everyone and their mother is running an SMG. So you really can't beat that shit right now at close range. You're automatically dead no matter what. I'm an assault rifle guy, always have been, always will be, and I refuse to limit myself to using an SMG in every lobby. So I gave myself the best of both worlds to try and keep up with everybody. But that's what I've been using. If you guys want to check that out, I think it's a great class. Like I said, it kind of gives you the best of both worlds. But that's it for my commentary, guys. If you enjoyed the gameplay, hit that like button, rate it. JD would really appreciate it. And I'm going to try and cover some of the other guns that I have been talking about or that I have taken a liking to, like the Type 95, the MTAR, and as far as the SMGs go, the MSMC and the Scorpion Evo. But I will cover the AN-94. I'm going to try that out tonight. I'll let you guys know what I think. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Until the next video, I will talk to you all later. Peace.
Hostile UAV incoming.
Come on! Contact! Sniper! Down!
UAV inbound.
Come on, Sniper! I've got you!
Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed. UAV on standby. Objective achieved. Good work.